Shit. Right when I go live, the damn camera falls. Excuse me, guys. Let's just angle this bitch like that. Does that work? Does that work? Does that work? There we go. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, how y'all doing today? Wow. I hope you all had a very Merry Christmas and all that good stuff. I know I did. I know things were going to drop, but I didn't know it was going to be this bad. Jesus, hate to use the Lord's name in vain, but my God, my God, my God, I'm excited, but I am scared for my damn wallet. Oh God, let's roll the thing. Let's roll a damn thing. What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Jay with Brother Cousins Toy Reviews, and that's right, I am back with the news. Very interesting news, by the way. So last night, if you guys don't know, we did a stream, me, myself, Anthony, and Denobi himself did streams last night about the incoming Delorean 2.0. We knew this was coming. We got several notices from Sideshow, and we knew it was coming. Just didn't think it would be this soon. So we got that last night. And then there were rumors that we would get chrome plated Mando, which has also been released. Also, Quill and the Blurg. That set has been released as well. A triple hitter, 3 days after Christmas. Jesus. What are we going to do? What are we really going to do? Are we prepared? Are we prepared for all this greatness? And I'll be honest with you. Everything looks great. Everything looks great. So without further ado, let me bring this up. And guys, we may have some people joining us. Leo may be possibly joining us. Second brother may be joining us. Local Lou, hopefully. If he got the message, will be joining us. This is a big one. I wasn't planning to do anything this week. Wasn't planning to do a best of the best or anything. So we'll treat this like a best of the best because this is kind of what it is. So let me put this on the screen. Let's throw this bad boy on the screen. Last night this released, and it looks phenomenal. It looks phenomenal. It looks way better than a prototype. Way better than a prototype. Way better than a prototype. You get the flipped up wheels. They fixed that from the prototype. We see the box. We see the DeLorean, and it looks great. It looks amazing. This thing looks amazing. All right. We don't have blogger photos of it just yet, but when we do, I expect to get all those lights at the bottom. I expect to get the lights in the dash, which they didn't have that in the last version. But they promised that we will be getting that in this version. The lights in the exhaust vents, all that. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be an amazing piece. I think they said that January 3rd is when people can, if you read the translation from Secret Base, they said that if you're able to you'll be able to come and pick it up from Secret Base on the 3rd. So I believe it'll be shipping on the 3rd. So Toys Wonderland is probably going to be getting it. I think Toys Wonderland is already advertising that they have it in stock, but it's a 10-day lead time. I believe Sideshow was right on top of it. You guys all know the new trend is Sideshow getting these pieces very early. So I think this is going to be a very early one as well. So if you did a full payment, or you're doing payments, or if you did a full payment like I did, expect for them to hit you with that right away. I know I expect it, but it looks amazing. Before we continue, want to give a shout out. We got a bunch of people in here. We got 36 guys. Thank you so much. Hit that like button. I didn't forget about y'all. Want to give a shout out to my guy Benjamin E. Green. What's up with you, brother? Hope you had a Merry Christmas as well. He says, Brother Cousins Toy Reviews. Happy Wednesday to all. Absolutely, absolutely. Let me go back. I had to start with my guy with that one. Got Peyton 23. He says, good morning, everyone. Peyton, you were the first one in here. Thank you so much, brother. Hoff's Hometown Hero. What's up, man? He said, what a good time to be a collector. It really is. This is like a collector's renaissance at this point. Definitely, guys, and we're gonna talk about that. William Owens says, "Good morning, everyone. Good to have you here." The talented Ren's talented Tino. He says, "Good morning, everyone. Hit that like button. Thank you kindly for that, sir." He said, "When do we get to see a Mace reveal?" I see what you did. I see what you did there. Soon, brother. That's going to be top of the year. That's even going to be top of the year, which would be a failure on their part, but still be exciting. But I believe we'll be seeing that like right before. I think that's going to be our big reveal on Friday. That's what I do. Since they let all this out, I think that's going to be our reveal on Friday. William Moment says, "I'm really surprised to hear that the DeLorean is being released this soon." Me too, brother. They got this thing out under a year. Like a lot of people was thinking, like this came out in 2021. No, this was announced in 2022. It was announced in 2022 February. So they did the R&D and engineering and did all that in like a year, like under a year, well under a year. So like 10 months. So that just shows you, like when they on their shit, they're on their shit. Brandon Alderman, he says, "Good morning, man. We have waited so long and happy these finally released yet this year. Yet this year, yes." He said, "And these finally released this year. Yet this year, yeah." Ooh, Alien Queen. I don't think I've seen you before. Thank you so much for joining the fray. Said more wish list figures. I have to catch up with. I have to catch up with D. Excited about Quill though. We'll wait for it to go down in price. Yeah, well, I think Quill will. You'll be able to. Quill will be around. He's gonna be around. Man, all the Mando stuff is gonna be around. Absolutely. AJ Arusa, he said, "Greetings, friends. Just another quiet night in the 1/6 scale community, huh? I know, right?" He said, is this bent of started by now?" Yeah, got you. Okay. Gilbert Alonsman says, "Good morning, BC. I'm more excited for the Avatar figures. I hope they give us more than just one character. We'll see. We'll see. Avatar, that news kind of got swept under the rug." I'm sorry, because we're such DeLorean fans. I'm such like Back to the Future fan and Mandalorian fan and a Star Wars fan. And I haven't seen the Shape of Water yet. I hear it's amazing. I think those figures are going to look great. I'm not the biggest Avatar fan. I'm not. But we will be talking about it, and I think we will be doing the best of the best this week. I know I've been kind of back and forth all week with that, but I think we need to have one with all this stuff coming out because there's a big question with all this stuff that's being released. But we're gonna go through the releases and stuff first. Hawthorne Town here said no Mace yet. Friday, no Mace yet. Friday, yeah, I'm thinking Friday. OG Mando, he said, "What up, brother? Storm is coming. Going to hit your wallet. LOL. The storm is here. Nah, the storm is here. This is ridiculous. As Marty would say, this is heavy. This is heavy. And looking at what they say what this thing weighs, this is heavy. This thing is heavy. Absolutely. Evangelion morning, he said, looks like a massive excitement knocked the camera off the balance. It did. It really, that's what happened in the opening. You 100% right, brother. Poor Stewart, he said, Pure Stewart says, bro, I gotta pray for your bank account and heart rate if you got that Carnage PO deed and have it in and he comes to before Chinese New Year. I didn't get Carnage. I sold my Venom long time ago, and I didn't get Carnage. So I'm kind of checked out on those. So I'm kind of safe with that. But with everything else, Lord have mercy. Lord have mercy. Please save the children, the child. Oh God, my wallet. Lord, please, Jesus, help me. Um, William Owens. We still need Mace Windu and Grief Karga. Yeah, man, definitely that Grief Karga. Get Benjamin's right. He said, "Be scared, be very scared." Yeah, I am, brother. I am. We got Nishan in the house. He says, "Good morning, BC. Good morning to you too, brother. Good morning to you. Good to have you here." Wholesome Town Heroes. He said, "We'll be broke but happy." Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll be flying with my DeLorean, living in that very cardboard box that they have right there. If this shit keeps up. It is not because I can't make the payments. It's because my wife kicked my ass out the house. That's how it's gonna be. So yeah, man. But guys, be careful. That's all I can say. Be careful. We're gonna be talking about that on Best of the Best. Like, be careful for your wife. We may be even talking about it here. We may have, like I said, some guests joining me very soon, very shortly. Yeah, but this thing right here, amazing. I can't wait for it. I feel sorry for all the people that went and bought the Hydra Stomper and may have thought that, hey, I got some time to get this, and then got the Hydra Stomper, and then now this is here. Because the Hydra Stomper and this, very big pills to swallow. Very big, expensive pills to swallow. So I hope you guys chose wisely. Definitely on what you want. Remember, get what you love, not what is, the latest hotness, but get what you love. Nick Carman, he said, I wasn't ready. I wasn't either, bro. Me either. FBJ, what's up, brother? Good to have you here. He says, good morning, everyone. Good morning to you too, brother. All right. Even Gillen said, if Mace drops this week, I swear I'll have nothing but overtime in the future. Yeah, bro. Absolutely. Speaking of people coming here, we got second brother in the house. What's up with you, bro? Let's give you the screen real quick. How you doing, brother?
What's going on, man? What's going on?
Man, this dude, this is crazy, right? All this stuff coming out. Oh, let me do it for them messing up. Hold on. There you go. Oh, damn it, I keep messing up. My finger keeps slipping. But look at all this stuff, man. Man, what do you think about this DeLorean? What do you think about it being shipped like right after Christmas?
Man, I know people going crazy. They go probably be returning stuff, hawking stuff.
Yep.
That auntie that gave you that pink bunny suit that you've been trying to get rid of. All that is gone. All that is gone. To make way for this. People are like, "What you get for Christmas?" Auntie be like, "Hey, where's this? Where's that?" Oh, I don't know, but you got a damn big DeLorean in the house, though.
Exactly. King Dingaling in the house. Good morning. Good to have you here, brother. Good to have you here, brother. Got never ender. He says, where's Wanda? Dude, we don't know. Wanda should have been here. She should have been out long damn time ago.
Her and Loki may be dancing.
Right. They probably are. A lot of people waiting on them. Oh, Andrew James. I know, dude, because I know you're getting this. He's like, he said, can't talk long because I'm at work. But dude, how exciting is this year for you and I, dude? Amazing. Back to the Future all time, all the way, baby. Yes. I know he's been waiting for that DeLorean. I have too. I'm excited, but scared. I'm excited, but scared as hell. Ashley Chase, what's up with you? What it do? Yeah, but we talked about the DeLorean a bit right here. Oh, Pablo Meza, what's up with you? He said, now give us the Mace announcement. Second brother, what's your thought? Man, you think we're gonna get it at the end of the year, or you think they're gonna shit the bed and put it out like like at the top of the year or something like that? Which we know this is the 20th anniversary.
They're gonna put that shit out like January 3rd at 3:20, something weird.
Right. Because they don't do shit that makes sense.
So all you guys expecting they're going to be announcing Mace like they announced in Shaft, it ain't happening. Regret to inform you. No.
I hope you're wrong. I do. I hope you're wrong because
I hope I'm wrong too. But
if we look at Hot Toys, yeah, they do. They use. Think about it with their logic. Their logic is not no logic. So I totally agree with you on that. It probably will be something like that. And that will piss me off. But we'll have to just wait and see. We'll definitely have to wait and see. Collector Joey in the house, what's up with you? Alvin J, what's up with you? We got my guy right here, Big Dog Pound 1. Let me get a Whoa! What's up with you, man? He gives shoots out everybody in the chat. Love that
Yes,
guy. Love that guy. That's what's up. But second brother, let's move on. Let's move on real quick. We talked about the DeLorean. Let's talk about this guy right here. Share this tab instead. This brother right here, man. We got Quill, played and voiced by Nick Nolte himself. Dude, you excited for this figure?
man. I'm excited for it. I'm kind of mixed at the same time.
Really?
Because this is one that you got to get him and the Blurg together.
Yes.
There's no
Yes.
getting around that. And that's what makes it a tough piece for me. Because I've seen that size of that Blurg, and as you already know, space and size, that's at a premium.
Yes.
Premium in here.
Yep.
Like they want to see how much room this is. And like, yeah, it's room, but I want it to be tasteful. I don't want like craziness all over the place. So
right.
I'm gonna have to figure out something, because you already know I got stuff in boxes sitting here haven't even been opened yet, because I want to have them posed in a tasteful manner. But as for this thing right here, it's just you got to get both. You got to get both. But for me, I'm gotta try to stay away from it, because I'm starting looking at them pre-orders and the orders. I'm like, all right, I need to get reign control of this, because it's going to get out of control again.
It is. I'm feeling that too. Like I'm feeling like, Paul, we have these conversations about, putting yourself in debt and pulling yourself out of debt, only to fall right back into it again. And one thing that you do, and this is a practice that I've started to take over the years, as I grow and be more financially responsible. Payment plans, man, are the way to go at this point. Forever, everything. There was a time where me, I'm Mr. Impetuous. I used to just go and try to buy stuff and do day one reviews and all that. It's no way possible unless you're backed by a company to be a regular guy.
And had that conversation that was going to be unsustainable.
Yes,
because how fast media moves. So you might as well sit up there and have at least $2,000 every couple of weeks to go get things, to have subject matter. So, it's just, how you told me you plan this out, and like how my collection grew. And I learned that, the payment plans, man, that's not bad, but it's bad when you turn around and put some on pay plan and you pay it off. Then all of a sudden you see it in the damn bargain bin for 35-40% off.
Right.
Off. But that's the game you play. I mean, this is part of it.
It is.
You may catch stuff on sale, may catch it not on sale,
Right. But you're right. These are times where people have to be very careful, because a lot of it is hype. You know what I'm saying? I'm hype. I'm excited to get this. But like you said, bringing it back to this to Quill and the Blurg. Quill and the Blurg would be the best way to get it. I think if you just get Quill, that's fine too. You got to know what your space. You got to know what works for you. But as collectors like us, it's like we have that kind of rule. Go deluxe or go home. That's kind of we all feel that kind of pressure to do that. And I look at it, I didn't want the Blurg. I only wanted the Blurg like this, because it's like Blurg is like this ugly bastard by itself, but it's a Star Wars creature. We don't get that many creatures. And with Quill and the Blurg are kind of synonymous at this point, especially at this point in the story. So it kind of tells that story. But you're right. If you're a detail collector, this ain't gonna work. You know what I'm saying? Maybe sitting on top of it. But even if sitting on top of it, you have your details on a wall. His tail is like this bastard is like this long. So you got to really think about like the space. And then he's a vehicle. He's essentially a vehicle.
Right.
So we're talking about people getting this and a DeLorean. And who knows? Some of these people probably got the damn Hydra Stomper. I mean,
well, actually, I was looking at that Hydra Stomper last night, by the way. And I was like, damn, but if I pull the trigger, but I know if I pull the trigger on it, I'm gonna have to pull the trigger on Captain Carter.
Oh yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. So, it's like you gotta pick. So you gotta pick your poison.
Yes.
You gotta pick your poison.
Absolutely. We got 72 of you guys in here. Guys, thank you so much. Hit that like button. We got Big Braden in the house. I know I got a lot of y'all. And guys, I would love to put everything on the screen, but I'm trying my best. I know we also got my guy Maz here. What's up with you, Maz? He said, I'm going to get hit by that Mando and Quill and Blurg. Yeah, dude. That's gonna kill me as well. We also got a we got a super chat from Jason Himmerlight for the $5 bomb. Thank you so much. He said, NR Joker, let's talk about it. NR Joker released. 3 Hot Toys released. This tells me Hot Toys had these done and sitting on releasing. This confirms to me how scared Hot Toys actually is. I don't know if they're exactly scared of like NR, but I mean, that is something to think about. I'm more scared for the collector's wallets because I got that NR Joker coming as well, and I got it from Toys Wonderland. So I'm getting hit up. I'm getting hit up like Alex Murphy and RoboCop. So I'm like, like that, So I'm scared for us. You know what I'm saying? I'm scared for my wallet, but thank you so much, Jason. And Jason, you came up with a great idea on Good Morning Grails this week, dude. And thank you for that because I think we're going to do that from stale to grail. I think we're going to do that. That sounds like a good show. And thank you for that, brother. Thank you so much. And thank you for the super chat. But yeah, man. But with that being said, bro, what do you think? Your overall thoughts of the figure? Like, I think they nailed it. I think he looks amazing.
No doubt that they nailed it. Yeah, it's just like one of these. Yeah, IG-11, man.
Yep. Do you have IG-11?
Man, actually, when Sideshow went on that 30-40% off blitz or whatever they percentage they have off, I saw that it was like 160, something like that. And I'm like, oh, hell yeah. I'm going to go ahead and jump on that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of them that I turned around and ordered when they had that sale. And I turned and put them on payment plans and just like have them just sprinkle on in when they get here.
Yeah.
And that's the way he is bought. He is bought.
Yep. This thing looks amazing. This thing, AJ, what do you say? He said, I see this more of a flex in response, not really fear, but you seen them do this. We can do all this and more. And that's just what it is. It is kind of a flex on them. NR, y'all got y'all one release. We drop 3 like it ain't nothing. We dropping plates on that ass. And that's how I think AJ's right. That's how they going. It's like, look, we got releases on releases on releases. Right.
So basically what they doing is just like, well, I'm not going to use that term online. You know what I mean? It's like both of them stand at the edge of pool. Which one's going to reach the bottom?
Basically. Hey, shit, bro, you were saying I'm bigger than yours. And that's what they doing. Yeah, it's totally a dick.
The water is cold and it's deep too.
It's deep too. Yeah, if y'all could get that reference.
Right. You know what? Everybody in the chat, who we were just talking about, and I'm gonna give one clue. There's a comedian that said that.
Yeah, a famous comedian that said that. Yep. But yeah, man, that's a good one too. Yeah. I mean, man, it's a hellified flex. But yeah, the figure looks great. This thing looks good, man. I mean, man, he makes even the Blurg look good. And I was one of the people. Yup, Larry Walker.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Right. My man, Larry.
There you go.
Yes,
there you go, Larry. There you go.
Maybe one day I do Mudbone for y'all.
Please.
Mudbone will go best of the best. That'd be something.
That would be funny. NR who? Yeah, a lot of collectors are saying that this morning. Like in art? Who?
Because it's funny, like looking at these companies, they almost performing like gangsters. They just like, oh, you gonna put out your product? Okay, we've been in the market X amount of years. We gonna throw out 4 new editions of product.
Yep.
Now you play catch up.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna say this: we're sitting there talking and rejoicing right now. But I think NR got another loaded shotgun for everybody.
Oh yeah, it's called that damn Pennywise. That's going to drop when people least expect it.
If it's called that Pennywise, we turn around and drop that Selena Kyle on your asses. Because I think that's going to happen.
But they saying that it looks really promising. It looks really promising. John has brought that up. We brought that up to John, plenty of times. Right. So it looks like that may be a thing. It really does. I think you're right. I think that will happen. Shout out, guys. We got 74 in here. Remember to hit that like button. Guys, thank you for joining us early. Myself and second brother right here, brother cousins, the real brother cousins. So yeah, man. Want to give a shout out to Benjamin E. Green. Says Hot Toys is sending a clear message to the competition, but the competition is on the hunt, flexing and more. They are. That's what this is. This, like second brother was just saying, they flexing and it's gonna be good. And NR probably does have something up their sleeve. Absolutely. Mm-hmm. But just continue to go through the pictures of this guy. I think it looks great. Personally, I think he looks amazing. I love the tailoring. I mean, they did it on this figure. They really did it looks like the prototype, and I'm seeing a good trend from Hot Toys. Even sometimes, like outside of that damn Batman that they just released, the Batman Begins, which is complete dumpster fire. This one right here, and a lot of others, they seem to be giving us like the prototype level, like the going from prototype to final product is starting to become seamless. With a lot of the releases this year, a lot of them look exactly like, that's even Doc Brown. I know a lot of people were pissed off about Doc Brown, but that's what was shown to us in a prototype, and that's what we got. So even though it was lazy to have the slits still on the side of his hair, at least we got what was shown in the prototype. With this one, total dead on for what we got in the prototype. And I mean, look at that. It looks amazing. This is just a wonderful piece. If you're a Mandalorian fan, you got to get this. Quill is essential to the collection. He really is. We almost got a full Mandalorian lineup. We just need Grief Karga and I can't remember her name. Her name escapes me right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about.
Man, you can't forget those Gina Carano.
How did I know? Sexy. Oh my god, she's so damn sexy still. I don't care. Anyway, yeah.
Yes, sir.
Beautiful woman. We ain't even gonna talk about all the other stuff, but yeah, I still want her figure. Man, look what we got in the house. We got El Profi in the house. What's up with you?
What's up, my man? What's up?
Good morning, everyone. He said, getting ready for work, but wanted to stop by and say, what up? Good to have you here as always, Mario. Wish you could be up in here with us, man. Definitely. We got Blurred Dad Life in the house. He said, Hot Toys heard the call. Show them who you are. Show them who you are. In the past few hours, they did. They dropping plates on that ass for sure.
Basically is almost like the in-up tribe were not challenged today.
Exactly. Yup. Also want to give a shout out to my guy Carlos. What up with you, man? He said, Mario, you work? Damn it, Carlos. Shout out to Carlos, my guy right there.
Carlos sneaks in the room just firing shots.
That's what he do. He be like and out. Sure. Definitely. Shout out to Carlos and Mario. Yeah, man. It's Quill. Yeah. So Quill be like, in art, who? I have spoken. Absolutely. But this figure looks good. But let's go to our last figure on the slate. Go up here and bring them up real quick. Now, we heard rumors that this thing was going to be coming out, and I kind of heard it last night, and I was like, really? I didn't even know that this was going to drop. And it is chrome plated Mando. And I gotta say, it looks good. It really looks good. That chrome plated, it looks good, man. And the Pedro Pascal head sculpt, on the money. On the money. Looks like, once again, I think this looks like the prototype. It did soften up a little bit, which is expected when they go from, because I mean, it's hard to replicate exactly a painted, a prototype painted piece. And then when it goes through the machine and it gets, it gets pushed out there and it goes to final product, you do have some softening, but this looks damn good. That's Pedro Pascal. So second brother, your thoughts on the figure? Are you getting it? The figure, the head sculpt, all that. What is your thoughts?
Bro, I was you know what? I think this figure right here was the start and beginning of the 2.0s.
Yeah.
I think this one was started as. So I was like, after I got the best car version, I'm like, you know what? Man, whatever. It's cool. It's cool, whatever. Yeah. But then when I looked at it and I looked at the sculpt, and then I saw, because I got the deluxe version. To answer your question, I did get.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
So I got the deluxe version because it had the head sculpt. And Darksaber had Boba Fett's. His all of that.
Yeah.
So I went on ahead and was like, all right, I'm gonna go ahead and get it. This is the updated chrome. Is that's them double, triple dipping again. But
yeah,
to answer your question, yeah, I was a sucker and I went and got it. But I looked at, when I looked at it further, and I'm like, okay, the head sculpt is pretty much gonna be one of those. That one right there is probably be one of those Gen Ursos later on down the line.
Yeah.
I think later on down the line, it's probably gonna be one of those, Gen Urso deluxes that everybody gonna sleep on, and then next thing you know, god damn, this thing's up like $1,000 now. It's gonna be like that because there's a lot that it comes with.
It does.
If you turn around and got both, if you get, I know there's two different versions.
Yeah, and I think this is the one that pissed a lot of collectors off because they were like, right after we got the Beskar version of Mando,
right?
This comes out, and people are like, what the shit? Like, come on, man.
Right. It's just like the Mark V.
Yeah.
It's an amazing figure. Thank you very much, sir.
You're very welcome, sir. Very welcome.
And, sitting there looking at that, but then next thing you know, they come out with another release, and then you just sitting there like, wait a minute. Mm-hmm. Okay, it almost make you now the game is, and I think we probably could touch on this a little bit. Now the game is the waitlist game.
Yeah.
I've seen stuff that's going on waitlist that shouldn't go on waitlist.
Dude, and hold that real quick. Hold your thought. I want to give a shout out to my guy, Jonathan King. Said, this is the Mando I've been waiting for. Absolutely. But Polo Ralph Lauren, if you, is this true? This is breaking news. Delorean just waitlisted. We called this last night. Us, Denobi, and Anthony, we called this shit last night. Is this true? People in the chat, let me know. Confirm, is this true?
Yeah, I'm trying to pull it up on my end right now.
Because if that is, that's crazy. That is crazy. What up, Yo Mo? Yo Mo, what up? Say yo BC and 2B. Love it. If that is waitlisted, that's crazy.
Well, I can tell you this. Okay, there. Yeah, no, it's not waitlisted yet.
Okay. Whew. I know that because that would have been too quick. Like, damn. But like going back to what you were saying, bro. You were saying like, the waitlist game. Yeah. I mean, I think that's going to be waitlist. I think a lot of these figures are going to be waitlisted.
But
Well,
see, that
I'll say this. This stuff right here, like what we're seeing, like Quill, Mando, I think that will be around. Anything that was like 2022, like announced in 2022, we're seeing that go. Like this stuff, it came. I think they got an abundance of this stuff. Like stuff that was announced in 2021. I think Sideshow bought a lot of it.
right.
So we're good on like stuff like this. I think we're good on.
Well, like we said, they're gonna go on the wave model. So that's what they're going to, which I'm going to, say to the company we don't want to say, but that's what they're going to do. They're going to go and it's like, okay, we're just going to do stuff in waves. So when we get, inundated with stock we don't want to keep.
Right.
But, it's not a good look if you waitlist something, then it comes out, then you bargain bin it.
Right.
That'd be a little bit too much.
Right.
Because,
see, that's the whole thing. I think that's why they're trying to like they don't want to do that bargain because they're losing money. Like you look at they're practically giving Lando away. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta remember this is a business. They're not losing nothing. They got the price. They're getting the figures at wholesale. When they bargain bin them right, they bargain bin them. And they got to cut their losses. They're doing this for the end of the year so they can say to the tax man, this is the amount of losses that we have. They're not losing anything.
Okay, but what about the stock just sitting around?
The stock now, the thing that will cost is you're insuring that stock that's sitting around.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
So that stock has to be insured,
That's what I'm saying. They're losing money think about
losing money. Even still, they still can recoup that. And them making some money is better than them making nothing. But I think they're trying to change the business model because probably they was getting to the point where it was so much stuff and they was stacking on too much stuff that they was gonna have to move to another place.
Yeah, very
they was gonna move to another place. So,
want to give a shout out to Big Carlos. Thank you for the $10 bomb, my brother, and Merry Christmas to you, bro. He said this Chrome Mando looks good, and our Joker looks amazing. But I really want that Quill more than anything. Wow. He said, man, what a time to be a collector. Even pots and pans are selling out. That's our guy Pots and Pans right there. But yeah, man, all this stuff looks good. I totally agree with him. Absolutely. Thanks, Carlos, for that. But yeah, man, I mean, damn, dude. So you got this one on pre-order. So
yeah.
Was this a day one pre-order for you?
No. Actually, when the other one went waitlisted, I went and grabbed the deluxe edition. So fairly recent, probably about a month.
Got you. Okay, you did it fairly recent. It's gonna be interesting to see if Hot Toys can. If Sideshow can keep up with the trend. Like Bo-Katan is in Third Eye. Bo-Katan is in. I went there yesterday. I saw Bo-Katan. I saw the Vision, White Vision, and Hydra Stomper. 2 versions. All in my store. I had to run out the store. Because we know I have an addiction problem, a Hot Toys addiction problem, and they're master enablers in there. They was like, Jay, come. They would take in my hand. Come, we got the Hydra Stomper. Don't you want it? You have 20%. Matter of fact, you got 40% with coupon. I was like, you know what? I gotta go. I can't. And I ran out the damn store because I was just like, I can't. With that being said,
I'm very proud of you.
Shit, man, when you have a babies for,
I told you.
Yeah.
I told you.
You're right. But I also knew a lot. I also knew stuff. You do this enough, you kind of know stuff is around the corner. Like I knew this was around the corner. I knew that Delorean was around the corner, and other shit. So you got to have control. That's why I always say everybody, buy what you love. Don't fall into the hype because that's how you'll get hurt. But
I would say this: we be talking about it's like them holding on to stock, and when you see something, you gotta get it. Yeah. It may satisfying that itch. With these things, man, it's hard. It is. It's hard because you just so that the order I turned around, did for us, man. I turned and did that order. I was like, damn, I just paid it straight out. And I said, damn, I just realized that's $780. I just like, boom, just like that.
Yeah. Exactly. It costs a lot, and it hits your pockets quick. Got 104 in the chat, guys. Thank you so much, guys. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. A big one. I've never had this many in the morning. This is best of the best numbers right here. Amazing, amazing. But yeah, man, it will hurt your pockets. You really have to be careful out here.
Yomo just put some anyone excited for the Avatar figures.
Nobody's talking about them.
I just saw, I just looked through Hot Toys thing and I saw it.
Yeah.
And I'm like, man, this looked pretty good. But, I'm like this. You cannot put out the Avatar figures if you don't have my man in the mech.
Woo. Yeah. Man. I don't think we're going to get that.
You know we're not going to get it, but it's like it's a wish. It's just like, when you do that, you're like, come on, man, you got to,
But then again, who knows?
Who throws one off like that? You're like, damn.
Who knows? They just may. It depends on, like, this movie may be on track to be. I mean, come on. I haven't seen it. Have you seen Avatar yet?
Nah. No, I heard it was over 3 hours.
I was going to see it yesterday, and then I was like, you know what? Nah, man. I was like, I need to get some rest. I can't invest that time in it right now. I mean, I've always been I like Avatar, but I'm not the biggest Avatar fan. And we'll take a look at it once we finish. We'll take a look at the picture. But I think it's cool. I can't wait, to see more pictures to see what the figure actually looks like.
Right.
Yomo, thanks for that. But yeah, man. But back on this piece right here, damn, that looks good. I'm sorry. That looks amazing, bro. That looks damn good, man. I mean, this is a tough one for me because this may be the one, and that's what I was saying before. Like, do you think that's the question I wanted to ask you? Do you think Sideshow is going to get this quick and start shipping this out like they've been doing, over the last couple of months?
I don't know because I got a, Bo-Katan been out for a little bit, and I just got a shipping notice for her. No, not a shipping notice. Her taking the payment, the final payment out to ship.
Oh wow! So that's been kind of slow. They've been kind
of
slow.
So that's been kind of slow. So
But even with Batman and Robin, like I see a lot of people getting their Batmans. I got my Batman from the comic store from Third Eye, but no Robin. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they're slow at dripping certain ones, which is kind of weird. But with it being the Mandalorian, a big one, I would think that they would have this like, hey, get this out, because the Mandalorian Blurrg set that came out quick. Like that was like soon as that released, it was at Third Eye like 5 days later. It was right in my physical comic store. I was physically able to touch the box 5 days from it being announced in Hong Kong. So yeah, I come on, Sasha, keep up that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Keep that same energy. We got I didn't see this. We got one from Hoff's Hometown's Heroes, my guy. Thank you for the $5 bomb. He said, I got the regular because I got Cobb Vanth. Makes sense. He said, I'm just going to make the Dragon Meat pouches myself. If it's just a burlap and cotton, that makes sense. That's a good way to justify and buy the standard version. You don't always have to go deluxe. Me personally, it's good deluxe to go home. That's just how I am. But you don't need to do that every time either. Definitely. We got my guy in here, Austin Crafton, says, what's up, my guys? What's up to you, brother? Always good to have you here. Thank you so much, my day one. Absolutely. Brandon Arterman said, I was surprised to see Boba from the Book of Boba Fett get waitlisted. Yeah, man.
Yeah, that was very surprising.
6-month window on some, and he said on some of these pre-orders. It is. It's getting the waitlist game is getting crazy, guys. It really is. FBJ. Avatar figure got announced. Yeah, it kind of got lost in the news. Yup. It kind of got lost in the news. They covered all their bases. We got another $5 bomb. Well, we got a $5. I'm sorry, we got a $5 bomb for Big Dog Pound. Thank you so much for the $5. Said Pedro Pascal and Diego Luna are some awesome actors. Yes, they are. He said, I'm glad they graduated from Narco series on Netflix to become Star Wars icons. Hey, absolutely. Absolutely. Those are great actors. I totally agree. Totally agree, brother. Let me see. We're going to continue to go through these pictures to look at them. The chrome plating looks good. Looks damn good. Man, I think this is just like the best Mando right now. It really is. I think this is the best Mando money can buy at this point. It does suck because we have all these different versions, and there's a plethora of the Beskar, Mando, and Grogu sets still around. So that's interesting to see what that happens. I already know people are probably going to be selling that one, and I've been seeing people selling it like all year, and I've seen it go for as low as to like 220. So that's the only thing when they kind of cannibalize their own products when they do stuff like this. But to be, the speaking of defense, that Mandalorian and Grogu set came out like well over a year ago. I think it was actually a year ago. Because I remember that came out a couple of days after Christmas or a little before. Was it? Maybe a year. I think maybe a year and a half ago that came out. So it's been a kind of a minute since we've gotten a Mandalorian 6-scale figure. So it makes sense that they will put this out. And yes, we get him with the Beskar. I mean, with the dark saber. I know that's going to be cool. I know a lot of people are waiting for that. I know some people said they actually bought Moff Gideon just to get the dark saber and give it to Mando, which was crazy to me, but teach his own.
Well, that's what happened with Gideon's dark saber. It's in Mando's hands right now.
Yeah. Looks good. It looks good. I'm a big fan of it, guys. I think this is amazing.
But see, this makes you mad because you turn around and you see that and say, damn, I gotta get the damn swoop now.
Yeah. But see, that's what I was gonna say. Like if you get the swoop and you got the best the current release of well, not the current release, but the release of the Mando, Beskar Mando with Grogu set. If you could put him on a swoop and have him post up, you have options. If you still have that, just put him on a swoop bike. Is that something that you're thinking of getting?
When I saw this, I gave it a thought. I was like, but then yet it's still space. It's like any piece, like it's gotten to the point now with some of these pieces that I actually go down and look at the specifications and actually get the measurements. And then you can turn around and plan out, all right, how am I going to do this? How am I going to do that? Especially when you start getting into Hulk, Thanos categories. When you start getting into that, you're just like, you really got to monitor space.
Yeah.
You really got to monitor space. Like I tell you, like that M1 Starfighter, when it comes here, it's sitting right on top of that pool table there. That's where it's going to go.
Whew.
So, and that pretty much because the pool table is not used that often. So there's a place for that. And then too, we're not even getting into like other things that are coming out.
Yeah.
It's just
a lot of shit coming out. But you're right. It's all about planning, especially with these people. Like we said it early. We talking about the DeLorean. We're talking about the Blurg and Kuiil. You talking about a damn Hydra Stomper. These things take up a lot of space. So you have to plan accordingly. And I know, and there's people out there like I'm getting like just this year, like I had to break it all down to Jess, and I was like, look, I told her, babe, this is all that's coming this year. And she said, holy shit. I said, well, some of this has been payments like the Ecto 1. I've been making payments on that all year. So that's just about paid off. Just about paid off. I still got a big chunk I gotta pay on it. But the DeLorean, I was like, I'll figure that out when that comes out. But you know, these are big pieces you have to plan for, because I've seen people buy, you know, big vehicles and all these big pieces, sell their whole collection, then the item comes in and they're like, oh shit, it doesn't fit my space. What am I do? I sell the item and then have to go back and buy all their pieces again. I've seen collectors do that. And
that's crazy. That's crazy.
You gotta plan. You gotta look at the measurements. You gotta ask a lot of questions. You gotta, you know, you gotta know pretty much. You gotta know where your ass is at, and that's just the biggest thing. You gotta know where your ass is at, because if you don't, yeah, your ass will be pink.
Right.
Just
that's just crazy.
But look at this. I mean, once again, I think they did an excellent job. I think, what was his name? 16 Star Wars Pimpazoid. He says the Mando seems like it has way more articulation also. Maybe they removed the fat suit. I think they did, actually. I think they did.
Mm-hmm.
It does look way more articulated. And I know the Mando, the Durasteel Mando that comes with the Blurg in that set is slightly different than the original set that we got. He's way more, or you can articulate him way more, because I think they got rid of some of the padding in the fat suit, and this is probably what they did with this one too.
You know, I'm looking at this here, and we know that Mandalorian is pretty much in the future. But you know what will match up perfect with this?
What's that?
Think of a figure right now. Anybody in the chat, think of a figure that will match up at that pose right now. Would it look next to? And I guarantee you, nobody would get it.
That will match up with this one. Is it a figure that's released already?
Yeah. A sleeper too.
Is it a Star Wars figure?
Yes, it is. Of course, it'd be a Star Wars figure.
That would pair up with this. Ooh, Mythos. It's gotta be something Mythos.
You close.
It's gotta be something Mythos. Mythos Boba Fett.
Mythos Boba Fett would rock with this, but put the Mythos Boba and the Mythos Obi-Wan next to it.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, both of those. Hell yeah. Or anything like those two Mythos right there definitely would.
Yeah.
Definitely would.
They would complement the shit out of this.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. For sure. And look, y'all already know, I'm not a big sideshow figure person, but those are good. Those are definitely good. Those are good ones. I think we reviewed those that early on my channel. I think the Mythos Obi-Wan was probably like my 5th review. So I remember we took that and we had that and we reviewed that. Yep. Those definitely would pair well. Of course, Cobb Banff. Of course. That was the obvious right there. That was going to be
obvious.
Yeah, of course. Absolutely.
Damn, you know what? Y'all just brought here it is, my ass doing another goddamn pre-order. Damn, Cad Bane and Cobb, I haven't done the pre-orders on them yet.
Yeah, I'm jumping on those, brother. I have to jump. I'm definitely jumping on those because, like I said, anything that was announced in 2022, you know, and we're almost close to 6 months with those, I believe. With Cad Bane, we're at that 6 month. I don't want to be playing a waitlist game on those, especially that Cad Bane. And I think, I'll tell you guys, how I usually do it. I don't do shit until I see the final prototypes. When I see the final prototypes and it's being released, that's when I start pulling triggers. That's when I make my decisions to either buy from Hong Kong or buy from Sideshow. Some things I buy from Hong Kong because, come on, I have a channel and I do want to get the review out quick. And then some things I can wait on. But as we've been seeing with Sideshow, how they've been doing, it's kind of giving me a little breakthrough. I can wait and then, and get it because they're releases with sides like Doc Brown, or at least I got Doc Brown before it was even announced that even before Hot Toys put up the blogger photos. Sideshow took my money out. They was like, "Yep, it's coming. We're shipping it right to you." But yeah, man, playing this waitlist game and doing what I used to do is dangerous. It's dangerous at this point. So it's to the point where if you really want it, that's what you want. Go ahead and give them that $26 or whatever. Go ahead and do it if that's what you want, just to be safe right now. Because what I'm hearing from not just from the community and not just from other content creators in this community, but from comic shops themselves. I'm hearing like, once we get a certain number of figures, that's it. So maybe, we can play the game and be like, hey, it's a conspiracy. They're fooling around with us, but I don't know. You got to follow the money,
Right.
You got to follow the money with these type of things. But yeah, I would definitely aim, and I would definitely second brother, call you his real name. I would definitely pre-order those. This one right here, I don't have pre-ordered because like I said, I think these will be around because they were announced in 2021. Me personally, I think this will be a Hong Kong purchase for myself. I'm gonna be completely transparent with that because it's Mando. This was one on my list that I have a list now, the ones that I have to get right away. And this is one. So this is definitely going to be one that's going to be coming home soon, and we're reviewing on the channel very soon. So stay tuned for that. And guys, thank you so much for the 100, for viewing us and everything right now. Before we go, second brother, you got anything going on?
You know what? I'm going to address because my fingers are not too quick on that chat right there. Shout out to Tully and Big Dog Pound. They always send me a shout out when they come on.
Absolutely.
Gilbert, my man. you must have saw me out in Cali eyeing that damn thing. Then I had a plan. I'm gonna tell you how it went down. I had a plan. I said, damn, this statue, man, seeing that joint, and I'm sitting there trying to scheme, and then it got El Professor. It's like being the dog whisperer in my ear. You want to get it. You know you want to get it. Then I got people I don't even know coming around me like, yeah, you know you want to get it. You know you want to get it. I'm like, you know what? I grew up during the crack era, so I know when to stay in my damn lane. I stepped my 260-pound ass out of that collector center because I'm sitting up there like, I'm out here in California going to Honolulu. How in the hell? And I see, and El Professor showed me the boxes, the size of the boxes those things.
Yeah. Is this when y'all was at Frankensons?
No, this was at the LA Comic Con.
Okay.
Frankensons, their little booth.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just sitting up there and I looked at them boxes like, ain't no way in the hell. I'm not gonna take the risk.
They're refrigerators. They're the size of refrigerators.
Man, it's insane. And I'm sitting there like, I'm not going to take the risk of me fight with TSA because I was leaving from LA going to Honolulu and trying to manage that, or to try to manage in one day, try to get that thing paid for and try to get it shipped. And then worrying about the condition that is in, that it would be in, getting to the house. It was a lot to think about. But back to the plan. But the plan was... But I said, oh, that was funny. You're funny. So, and man, I'm just sitting up there, just playing around with it. I'm like trying to find space, and even scheming to find space. I'm like, you know what? I got a 20% off coupon. A 20% off coupon. That's my guiding light. Gonna lead me the way to touch on that statue. And then I'm sitting there confirming it with folks and looking at it and everything, looking at space where it's gonna go. Man, I try to put that 20% coupon. Can't put no coupon on those statues. I'm like, what kind of bullshit is this?
Wow, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you can't put no coupons on those statues.
Get out of here. Are you serious? I didn't know that.
Yes. Wow. I tried to use that 20% off on it, and oh no.
How much is this statue? And this is the Grim Knight.
I think it's the Grim Knight is like 12, I think.
Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad at all.
Yeah. But I get to a certain level of these figures, or certain things that all right, I'm not gonna pay this kind of money.
Yeah, it gets like that,
You
I
got to
mean,
be responsible.
you have to be responsible. Thank you, Carlos. Appreciate it, brother. Yeah, I mean, it gets you have to be responsible with this. You have to because it catches up with you quick. Like even with me, it's like shit. Like you got to know when to say when. You do. You got to know when
Right,
to say when. You
right.
really got to know. You really got to
Yeah,
know.
it's to see it. Oh, it's 13.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be like 13.
Yeah, it's 30. Yeah, it's 13. And then they was like, and they ain't got a date on the limited edition though. On the
Yeah.
exclusive, because it's two versions of it. The
Yeah.
exclusive version, is like oh no, they do have where you can get it. Yeah, it's 1305.
Yeah, you can make that happen.
I know I can make it happen,
Make
but
that happen. Space.
that,
You have, but see, the thing is, at least you have enough. Like you have, like they haven't. We did a little sneak peek on Instagram on Christmas Day. I kind of went in cousin's head. I mean, second brother's headquarters, and I was showing off the joint, showing off the place. But for those who haven't seen it and didn't catch it, he has a lot of space. But the thing of it is, it's very neat and tidy. That's the one thing I've seen a lot of collections where it's not as tidy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if you
it's
have
all over the place.
it's stuff all over the place, and it starts to look like clutter. You want to have it to look like a museum if possible. That's just how I see it. But then again, it really depends on what your comfortable level is. I'll say that what your comfort level is. If you're
Right.
like me, I try not to have no more than maybe if I have when I have deep toss to have maybe no more than 2 to 3 figures on one shelf in the deep toss, depending on the size.
Right.
Because
Well,
if you have 4 or anything like that, that's when it just gets too. In my
and I got situations where I got 4 in
yeah,
it.
you
I
do.
got situations you got 4 shit. I got 1, I got 5 in it. And I'm just sitting up there like, well, all the figures complement each other because they Spider-Man, but it's just like, okay, you want to get where things don't look crazy.
Yeah,
The crazy where you just see a mass of clutter instead of looking at everything individually. And I'm sitting up there. If I went with 2 figures in a detail, man, this whole place being encased in glass.
it would be. Yeah.
So, it's. But getting back to that Grim Knight, not saying it's not out of the realm of possibilities,
Yep.
but I'm sitting up there. That's the story, the story behind it. And then you're probably gonna see a month later, the damn thing is sitting behind me someplace.
Yep. Sounds like it. We got a
And
place.
the thing is huge.
We got Carlos with a $2 bomb. Says sounds like second brother can get a life size too. Yeah, you can. You can. You got no room to do that. And it's funny that Carlos said it because I think Carlos is like, Carlos, you correct me if I'm wrong, bro, but I think you're going and getting in the life size too. I think he's getting a life size Iron Man. So I can't wait to see that. I can't wait to see you unbox that, bro. That shit.
Because I was actually planning on, I may still do it, to get that Vader costume I have, and this mannequin is stand that up in here.
There you dude, please.
I'm not wearing that hot ass thing no more.
Yeah, please do that, bro. Because that'd be dope. That would be dope. I mean, you got area, like I said, you can work it out. And then my thing is this too: you don't have to display everything at once. You can retire certain pieces and just put them in the boxes. But I know me, a collector like me, if I put it in a box and I don't see it, and if I don't miss it, that means I didn't have that much.
Then you don't need it in the first place.
Exactly. Right? That's me. But some people like you, I think you don't sell anything. You know what I'm saying? He has, ladies and gentlemen, he doesn't sell shit. So, but me, I do a lot of stuff. If I kept everything that I've bought, I mean, you talking about Grail. Good Morning. If I kept everything, Good Morning Grails would probably never. That show would just be forever, seriously, because I had all kinds of stuff. I mean, I had the first War Machine. I had the Bruce Lee Enter the Dragon. Some pieces. I just had to get rid of, at certain points.
Yeah, I know your ass gonna be sneaking over here in a bit when you need more material.
Dude, I already announced it. So, yep.
Yeah,
We got for next year. We got shit, damn near all your Rogue One line. That'll give me a lot of content. That's like what? That's like what, 7 videos right there.
yeah.
Hey, it's what it's called Brother Cousin's Toy Review. See? That's what you do. Carlos, he said already paid it all, full side 1-to-1. Damn. Yeah, I can't wait to see that shit, bro. I can't wait to see that, bro. Damn, that's gonna be amazing.
That's bad. I mean, that's crazy when you're talking about the space, because I'm moving figures into my office upstairs.
Yeah. Yep.
Shit, I already got 5. I already got 5 up there. About to put 2 more up there.
Damn, for real? I didn't know you did that.
Yeah. Man, you sitting there talking about that Luke. I'm like, damn, I do got that damn snow speed Luke. I said, oh, he's in the office.
Yeah, because I didn't see him when I was over. I forget he's in the office. Damn, so I gotta film your collection tour again. And that brings me, so we can close this out. What you got going on, brother? People wait for your channel and everything.
Man, just trying to, this whole YouTube thing, and I'm not afraid to admit it. All this is new to me. And trying to get everything ready for this show, the money that I've spent, I can turn around and say I spent at least $5,000.
Easy.
To make sure I'm getting the proper equipment, the proper things. Now it's just, putting the pieces together and actually filming this thing, which is coming soon. But like I said before, you got some people out there, when they see when they hear an idea, they want to go jump out at it and then trying to make it that their own, and then trying to make it like, and like I told you, if I'm doing this thing, I'm not doing it for no competition. I'm damn sure ain't trying to compete with nobody. But it's going to be a different take on things. It's going to be, we're going to talk about figures and collecting, but I'm not going to go and discuss too much into what is going to be. I would tell you this: it's going to be entertaining. It's going to be psychological. It's going to be psychological. It's going to be a whole different take. So it's coming. But I'm going to realize with this YouTube game is that like with anything else, it's more than just being behind the camera talking shit all day. It takes work. It takes work. Little Macho was all in and all this other stuff. I told him, I said, all right, you write out a script, you write this, you talk about this, you do this. And I was already telling him like the pre-production stuff. I said, okay, you got to do if you want to be on here.
Yeah, it is a lot of work.
Shit, putting out that work, Little Macho no more and too anxious to jump on it.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of work. Like you said, the money. Like I let people know in the community, I'm buying another camera and $2,500 right there, right there. You know what I'm saying? We talk about cameras, lights. Shoot, I mean, even to be on StreamYard, you talking, that's $50 a month right there. You know what I'm saying? So, and that's why the super chats, the what we make from the channel, all that helps. All of that helps.
Yeah, it goes back. It's like reinvesting. It's like another investment.
Exactly.
So you turn around, what I turn around done for career for 25 years, and what transition from one career and going into now, which I see that me doing this, I gotta have things on point. Exactly. Like shit, I'm building a damn supercomputer upstairs to handle when this stuff comes.
Yeah.
Because I have a PC. I have a PC now that I pretty much I got for Christmas. That's like pretty on point. And then I was like, you know what? I need to be able to build a rig that's just strictly for this.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and shit, and that right there just set me back a good $1,700-$1,800. Yep. So, everybody, thank you guys for being patient and showing interest in doing it. Absolutely. And it's going to be where I will pull you on live to get your opinion on something.
That's going to be awesome.
And like there's anybody in the chat, if you got an opinion, something you'll put, hey, I will have shit. The screen probably have 15, 20 people on it. But if we're having a good discussion about something, and that's what it's about. Discussion and having that human connection, because that's what we're losing now.
Absolutely. Speak on it, brother. But yes, second brother got big things coming. Absolutely. Bro, thank you so much for being here, bro. I know I woke you up out the bed.
Dude, I was sitting up there, getting up, it was like, man, old man, and it was like the 10 man for the Wiz getting up, trying to get everything moving around. Then I saw your call, and I was like, damn, if you calling me this early, it must have been some drops. Yeah. And I was expecting for you to say Mace. Yeah. That's what I was expecting for you to say. And yeah. I was like, man, it ain't dropping Mace.
It's funny. The same thing happened with Denobi last night. Anthony called Denobi, and Denobi thought it was the N1 he was calling for. And then it was like, oh, no, it's the DeLorean. He's like, what is the DeLorean? What? So it's funny that, it's a good time. It's a good time to be a collector. It really is. It definitely is, man. Because a lot of gems are dropping right now. So look who we got in the house. What's up with you? What's up? Like, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Damn straight. My God. Definitely, guys, hit that like button. Before we go, want to also give, put up a few of these real quick. Said Austin Crafton, my guy, my day one, said, I'm just waiting on a 2.0 Black Panther figure. Yes. Moon Knight. Yes. MK, he said MK1, MK3, racing suit, Tony figure. Where the hell is that figure? We should have been there. Speaking of Mach 5, he said, once I achieve that goal, I'm going to fall back for a minute and celebrate my 900th figure. Damn.
Lord help you.
Damn.
I can't even imagine.
I can't imagine 900. You got 900, bro? Shit. Dude, I'm at like 155. How many figures you think? Second brother, how many figures you think you have?
Like 189, something like that.
Something like that, yeah.
No, it's probably more than that. It's probably over 200 now because I got shit in boxes. So
yeah, you do. So, and just Hot Toys is probably 150. If I count,
it's about 160.
About 160.
Yeah,
it's a lot. Still,
I turned and took my Sideshow. I look at my Sideshow account, and I had 13.
Ooh, it's a lot more of those.
14 pages of orders.
Damn, yeah, that's what I had about. I'm about but I also had stuff that I canceled too because I couldn't wait, and I bought it from Hong Kong. So I was like,
you crazy with that shit.
No, I mean, well, like I said, there was a time. I mean, think about it. Think about where we were in early 2021 when people were waiting for that cap, and they were waiting 6 months for it, and people was like, you know what? F that. I'm going to, it was a different time back then. You know what I'm saying? And now you got to move with the times. That's just what it is. And right now, it makes no sense to pay, over retail when like a month and a half later, the shit is in the bin and being reduced. Right. So you gotta be smart. You gotta be smart with it.
Right.
So
that's the thing with all this, and that's what everything I do. Period. Is all right, little Professor Rowe. Yeah, but that's what everything I do. You have to plan.
Yeah,
you have to plan.
Absolutely.
Like always, like we always are mindful. And some in the chat actually said of how the cost of these things. Some people's rent payment.
Yeah.
Mortgage payment.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it's not. I mean, it's a nice game. It's a nice game, but you get caught up real quick if you're not careful.
And these are the times right here with these multiple drops, multiple property. We talking about multiple drops. We talking about multiple properties. I'm a Back to the Future. Back to the Future is my. I used to, as a baby, I was going to sleep off the first Back to the Future. So that's my jam. But then you talk about Star Wars. You talk about Mandalorian. Shit. You throw all we need now is a Marvel release. And like I said, at the top of the show, people going to be living in boxes. And it's not because they can't make the payments. It's because their wife or significant other is like, you getting the hell out of here with all that shit. You know, that's another thing. If you have, I hope you all have a partner or somebody, if you know, that understands. That's because that's a big part too. You know, because even my wife, she doesn't even realize it, but she becomes an enabler at times. She'd be like, "Oh yeah, I saw the stream about this figure. So are you making plans to getting it?" I was like, "Well, I really wasn't, but." Is that are you gonna let me get it?
Oh. That's like you got your hall pass.
Right. I was like, I got a pass now. Okay.
You got the hall pass. You order 4 figures off of that.
Yep.
Well, I thought you said.
You said it was fine.
I mean, but see, that's the thing too. If you got a significant other that y'all support each other and y'all support each other's passions, because people don't understand when you meet somebody and you like them, that's what makes them who they are.
Yeah.
That's what makes them who they are.
Yeah.
If that person try to change that, that's a recipe for failure.
That's true. Absolutely.
Recipe for failure.
That is true. That is very true. So damn true. 6-scale reviews, my guys. Jan and Dre, what up with y'all? He said, "Morning, my bros. Releases, yes." I think I'm just a little upset that they did it right after Christmas. I'm like 3 days after Christmas for real. We kind of knew it was coming. If you in the know, like just about everybody here in the chat, we all in the know. We know what to expect from this company. But even knowing that we were going to get some drops, I didn't think it was going to be like this. And then think about it, guys. We got all this coming. Sam Wilson, Ahsoka. They're not far behind. Shit.
Cyborg.
Mark 1. I got notifications from Mark 1. Oh God. What a great. Oh, it's timeless. What a great time to be alive. Guys, thank you so much for all being here. But just be careful. And that's the last thing I'm gonna leave you guys with. Be careful, be safe. Don't buy into the hype. Buy what you love. If you are gonna buy, all these things, do it responsibly. Utilize your points. Take your time. Use payment plans. Do the best you can to bring those prices down, because you can get it. You can get touched.
You know what? That's
my favorite rap song.
That's the best term for that. You can get touched.
You can get touched. So definitely, guys, y'all have a good one out there. I love you. Thank you once again for being here today, guys. And I'll see you. We may do a best of the best. We may do a best of the best. We may not, because this was kind of best of the best, minus some of our counterparts. But guys, thank you so much for joining us today, and we'll see you soon. And take care and be excellent to each other.